golden golden god that they made.
Right, right, that they had made.
Yeah.
And what did Moses do? What did he do with the little host?
He shot them in the ground.
He wasn't happy.
Right, and what happened to the golden calf? It went
It went down into the ground.
right, and all of the people that made it, what happened to them?
They went
got
down.
punished.
Correct. So that happened in the month of Tammuz, the same month that you were born in. But it happened in 1312 BCE, to give you perspective on time. It is the month of Tammuz in 586 BCE that the high priests in the great temple in Jerusalem ceased their daily sacrifices. So this is the month that's very important. We celebrate a lot of leaders who passed in the month of Tammuz. And yet, here we are today to continue the tradition of recognizing children learning Torah, which started formally in the period of the Great Temple, and which many kings tried to stop and prevent over the years. David, Shmuel, or David and Samuel, carry the names of two of the greatest Jewish leaders the Jewish people have ever known. Samuel came first in Jewish history. The story of his birth is read in the synagogue each year because it is a very special story. His mother, named Hannah, unable to have children for many years, went to the temple, cried and begged and begged and cried to God, begging for children. Because of her heart and her belief in God, she was given a child. She named him Shmuel, which means God has heard. That's what your name means. Shmuel was our prophet in the 11th century. His connection to God and his wisdom and heart helped him lead the Jewish people for many years. It is Shmuel who, though he personally disagreed with the concept, led the Jewish people into the period of kings. The kings that we have amongst the Jewish people in our history were really set and appointed originally by Shmuel the prophet. First he selected Saul, who failed as king, and then he appointed a new king. And the new king he appointed was named David. Shmuel was smart, politically astute, and an excellent negotiator, and spiritually very strong. David, a smart, generous, and loving boy, a singer, a poet, who had the courage as a young man to confront a very big giant. The giant's name was Goliath. And he slew him with a rock and a slingshot. David became the king of Israel, as we know, and his shield is the star we use to this day. It is David who built Jerusalem. It is David who gave us the Psalms that we pray with every day. It is David who defended the Jewish people as one of the greatest military minds we have ever had. And so, we look at these two boys in the context of their name, a namesake, and I see some striking similarities. Sam Bergman is a negotiator. He is fair-minded and smart. He's a joy to teach because he will sometimes ask questions that surprise him. Sam will remember the essence and purpose of the biblical stories he's taught. He doesn't always remember the details, but he gets the deeper meanings. Sam is competitive. He likes to win. He doesn't want his brother to get more than he has. He will get upset if he doesn't get a top grade. He is wonderful to teach, and I love teaching Sam. David Bergman, David, is a caring, generous, funny, and courageous boy. Some may call him an imp. He will not sit still for very long, but he will remember every detail of everything he is taught. His Hebrew writing is beautiful and meticulous for a young boy. David is creative and thoughtful, asked to make a picture of something he's learned, and it will always be unique. Asked to explain an idea, such as the meaning of a commandment, and he will look earnestly to give the best response he can. It is a joy to teach David. I look forward to more years with both of these wonderful twins. And now, a little bit about Veronica. Veronica is the sweetest and most determined student I have worked with in many years. She is a devoted sister, and it is through her efforts coaching her two brothers that she has learned much about being Jewish and about Hebrew. She has always also helped her brothers learn their assignments. Veronica reminds me of Miriam. As we know, Miriam was Moses' sister. Moses' sister, who cared for him as a baby, watched over him as he floated down the Nile to be plucked from the river by the Pharaoh's daughter. Miriam led her brother and the Hebrew people through the parted Red Sea. If it wasn't for Miriam, the people may not have made it through the Red Sea. She gave nurturing and love to everyone she could as the children of Israel traveled through the desert. This is Nika. This is the beautiful young lady I have the pleasure to teach each week. Her merit is to be recognized. And so now, let's hear from David and Shmuel in their own voices as they have something to say to Mom and Dad. Can you come up here?